Checking out a replay from the legendary Daniel next. Many of you guys know Daniel, RLCS player. Stuck in Diamond 2 right now, but just the rank system, you know. No? No laughs? Hee hee, haha. No, not good.
I laughed, but I was muted.
Was that a good joke? Okay.
Yeah, it was.
Thank you, thank you.
Sorry, I was locked in.
Just a lot of Smurfs, you know. Daniel can't get out of Diamond right now. Just a lot of Smurfs, but he's going to get out.
Yeah.
Typical. All right, Daniel. Allegedly, Daniel is now a Diamond 2 member. He plays on Diamond 2 player. He says that he thinks his problems are decision-making, sometimes rotating, not looking around him, so not looking at enemies before I boom the ball away. My current training is he does some rings. And he's doing the 25, 50, 75% spins. Nice. Defense, he's doing uncomfortable saves and some backboard defense. He wants to get GC and above so he can become an EU coach and help others. That's sweet. I'm not sure what to put here right now, TBH, but I think my possession is kind of off and the decision making is not great either. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong or how to improve. I'd appreciate your time and effort because I'm very serious and have a very big passion for the game. All right, Daniel, time to see if you got it. Looking for your replay. Stop, everybody. Yell at me if you see a Daniel and I'm scrolling by it.
All right.
Any Daniels here and no dice? When did he submit it? It'd be really helpful if people just... That's all right.
22nd.
22nd. Cure. Review? Maybe it's called a review.
Maybe.
Let's try. Daniel, are you in here?
No.
No, I don't think so.
It looks like Grand Champion.
Okay, I'm going to clear my folder and then download his replay, and then maybe it'll appear more easily. I'm going to delete out all the replays in my folder.
That's a good idea. I probably need to do that for myself.
Okay, let's try his again. Right now I only have one replay. It's called GG. Found it. All right. Justin Dan. No, it's Justin. All right. Currently, oh, he's 11-12 MMR? Ranked doubles. He's 11-12. Okay. It's on the come up. That's Champ 1? Champ 2? What logo is that? That's the Champ 1 logo. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is.
My man. On the come up. All right. Let's see how we can help. He said he's working on rings, but he's open to a lot of things. Okay. Hits the ball forward. Probably going to leave here. Yeah, just leave. I would just leave this ball. I understand you're trying to make a play, but once you're backwards in this position, it's more logical just to jump. Like, even if maybe you could make a stop and hit it over him, and that would slow him down, and that's kind of cool, but if your teammate's behind you, probably not worth it. If you want to make a stop here, it's a backflip. Like, you need to reverse, get down the wall, but it's all right. Small thing. You grab pads, move to the mid. We're a little slow here to refocus on the play. So here, you turn your ball cam off. You do like a left shimmy, you grab this boost. Here, I want ball cam back on right now. Like, it should definitely be on. And it comes on, but it's just a second late. Now we've basically been wandering a little too much, and now we're facing this way. We want to be facing the play when this happens, obviously, because if it comes to the mid, you want to be ready. And if it goes to the right, you don't want to have to do this long 180 turn. Just makes you slightly slower, slow enough to the point where you're not first here. Oh, wow, he lets you go first. Okay, you are first. Good read. If you are first, the best way to stall time is to hit it over their heads. So this is fair play if you realize you're first. Which is good. Take this boost and rotate around. I would not double back like this, although you do get a kind of a free setup for your teammate. I don't think this is logical. More logical is playing bump after this. So you get this beat here. We want to be jumping down and wave dashing, right? Advanced players never forget the basics. And then if you jump down wave dash, you might just have a shot. You might be first to the ball. But since we don't do that, we're a little bit slow. We're going to leave the ball and grab boost, which is okay. But after we leave the ball and grab boost, I want you turning in, right? Because he's making a catch. Or if he hits it forward and tries to dribble to the mid, which is usually what people do, you want to be able to play him here. Turning up the wall is slow. It's confusing. Like, I don't know why he's not going for the ball. Like, that was just extraordinarily weird.
Why is he waiting there?
Like he hits it and then he just is kind of like letting you take it. I don't know. Couldn't tell you, but what you want to do is you want to move through there and punish being slow with bumps. So you would play it here, jump, wave dash down. You would probably be first and just shooting, but if you don't do that, it's fine. We want to keep moving through the mid. This back pass is okay. You can front flip this though. Maybe this is a misclick. You can definitely front flip this. That's fine. You're gonna play it back. Whoa, this front flip's weird. Okay, so this could be a front flip. What you want to do when you're back passing is just make sure you don't hit it with your nose. You just want to hit it with the hood. So if you just front flip here and hit it with the hood of your car, so like almost pre-flip, like when you're like one car length away, kind of like gold would think they should be shooting. You hit it with the roof of your car, you'll slap it back. And then it'll be kind of a rolling ball. This is too slow. It allows your teammate to get dunked. Here, this flip to the side is weird. I would be getting the corner boost. When this ball goes high, it's going so high up that it's going to hit the ceiling and drop. So you have time to grab this corner boost. Maybe you just don't read that. But this isn't in a scoring position. Definitely not if you grab the boost and turn. So I'd probably be grabbing your corner boost. Flipping into the middle of the net doesn't make sense to me. But actually, you have 89. So what you can also do here is you could just drive and stay behind him. Flipping into the net doesn't make sense. Like, why are we trying to build speed this way right now? Then you just kill your speed, and now you're sitting 0 in net. This is not a good position to be in. You're getting clipped on. Good save, but that's not a position I want to be in. This is like, things have to go wrong in your positioning for you to be 0 speed sitting in your net facing the play like this. We wanted to just stay driving this whole time, and when nobody challenges here, you just want to keep moving. I'd probably move into the corner, kind of up the sidewall, and go get the ball. And go reposition and get behind and get ready to go for the ball. It's kind of weird using a flip to get into the net there, and then you have to make a goal line save like this. I don't like to be in that position on defense. Certainly not. You could leave teammate boost. Because if you're going to go get boost, go get boost. Like, use your boost, go grab this. If you want that boost, go get it. Once you see your teammate back, I'd probably grab boost and go forward. If you are in this position, turning back doesn't help because then you just have 2 teammates back. But then he does a full 360 power slide turn. I don't know what that was. What is... So I think one of the big things you can improve is your camera movement, man. You get bumped here, which is fine. We should be rotating around. We should keep ball cam on. Just loop back. Keep going. Your teammate's doing a 1v1. Like, he's making a solo play on the net. You should be supporting him here. But we're, like, turning off ball cam and, like, going to net. I'm not sure why we're playing goalie right now. Because, like, he's air dribbling at the opponents. Like, even if they dunk him, you don't need to be goalie. You could be behind him and still supporting just fine. Like, keep going here. Move in behind, right? Kind of like this. Going to play goalie here is peculiar to me. Just it signals a mismatch and not understanding what the play's going on. And definitely this flipping thing. So this is now a pattern because it's happened like 3 or 4 times. So you're just like, there's nothing really to do in this play. But wait, your teammate's overcommitted. He needs to come back, get boost. You should definitely be picking up boost right now as you move up the field. But you do like a side dodge to the right. I don't know if you're trying to grab the boost while you do that. But to me, I think you missed you missed this boost. So I would just be driving on the ground and grabbing the boost and letting the play develop. Instead, we're missing like a lot of boosts and now like getting to a position with like 0 speed and we're like, what are we doing? I don't know. Don't challenge this. Definitely don't challenge this. But yeah, I would avoid this like flipping thing when we don't. It's not the best thing to be doing when you don't have a clear plan in mind. Instead, we want to be, first off, we want to be supporting our teammate. But now we want to be grabbing these pads. Like following pad. Maybe you tail off for the mid. But definitely stay grounded or else you're going to miss those pads like you do. When this guy does take the ball up the wall, he's air dribbling it at the sidewall. This is not threatening. There's no threat over here. So you committing a bunch of boost to like potentially get dunked here does not make any sense. And even if you dunk it, you're just hitting it down to the guy who's in net. So like this is just a easy way to overcommit. Your teammate's making decent touches, I will say. Well, no, we don't need to jump. Definitely don't jump. You're just a little antsy. Like there's no touches here. This is like just turn up the wall, turn back, let him bring the ball to you. I don't think there's any good touch you can make there. You could take a 50, but it's not a good risk reward for you to like overcommit that hard in the opponent's corner. More often than not, this is going to get you scored on if you do this style of play. You're going to leave your teammate back alone, whatever. Now you're just rushing. You need to let him bring the ball to you. So as you're moving here, get back, move a little bit wider even. You're too close to the net, in my opinion, because if the 50 move, like, you're super, you have no running start. So if the ball comes high at all, you can't really score it because you're this close to the net. So you're always going to be coming from under and like hitting it off their backboard. So I would be a little bit further back. And then yeah, this ball has to clear the midfield before you can go. You're last back. So your teammates got to get this ball over to the mid. So you need to be slowly moving there. This is not the point to commit. You're just hitting the ball off the backboard, giving them the ball. Facing backwards. Your instinct here to kind of cut off the play is good, but this flip is once again bad. So you're fine here. Maybe you're like nervous here that I need to rush back, but he's sitting 0, letting the ball fall on him. Go bump him, right? Use your boost, go bump him. Get him out of the way, hit the ball away. But instead we just kind of flip away and let him set up his play, which is really peculiar. Like these flips are just not coming at timely points. So be careful of this, like flipping without clear plans in mind. Same thing here. Like you finish this play, you get a 50 here. Maybe you're chasing this corner boost, but once this guy gets back here, now you can't get this corner boost. So moving into that, like you're just using flips to go forward, flips to go back. What we should be doing here is you get this challenge, and now we're slowing down and we're maybe grabbing this boost, right? Getting behind. Like he's clearly first, but you can maybe get this boost and move in and let the play develop. But you kind of just throw your car there. It's making you slower. Now we're using all of our flips to get back. Yeah, these flips are just weird, man. Like, they're weird. Instead of using boost, so here, like, you have 12 boosts. So use boost and turn. But we don't use any of the, like, we could be using our boost while picking up pads and staying at 100 to get upfield here. But instead, you're using, like, a side flip, which, like, once again, freezes you midair. So if at any point this gets redirected over your head, you can't jump. It's just the use of the flips is quite strange, in my opinion. Good job being there, though. Got back to the play. Okay, this is weird. Don't do this. On these kickoffs, you don't want to flip in. I thought you were going for this kickoff. You want to be behind this boost, supporting your teammates. So you imagine, like, if it was a central kickoff, where'd you want to be? You'd want to be in the center. Well, it's still the same. Your teammates are, like, they're going to hit the ball like this. So you want to be back here. You don't want to be supporting from, like, at the side here. Not ideal. You're too close to the play and sideways, and you used a flip, so you have a lot of speed. Yeah, this is not the position you want to be in when this 50 happens. Can't really do much. This is probably just a skim. Good skim touch. No threat. Let him go. That's fine. Love this. Love patience. Nice. He's going to hit the ball at you. Just wait. You're going to have to make a goal line save here. No, he can't get a double. That's good. Good dribble. Nice. We'll cut this in. Little rushed on the shot. You were fine here. You could just control this ball. This is good. This cut is really good. He's scared, and you just hold on to the ball there. Just wait, and then when he challenges, you double jump. He just kind of panicked with the flick. It's all right. Good recovery with the wave dashes. No, bump, bump, bump. Okay. When we're rotating, we're focused too much on flipping. And in this position, it actually is good to have ball cam off because there's a guy in your path. But now you turn ball cam on as you're flipping. This flipping thing is really screwing you because now you're like stuck in a line. You probably could have gotten his way, potentially bumped him, and definitely been grabbing more boost. But teammate, 2v1s there. So good job from teammate. Cuts him off. Scores a goal of his own. So yeah, biggest thing you can fix is using flip instead of boost at the wrong moments. We're going to go back left. Yeah, like, I don't know what these flips are. It's just weird. It's weird. That's all I can say. You have 100. You can boost and grab 12, right? Or boost and grab 20. If you do want to accelerate, you want to use a little bit of boost before flipping. It's like, I'm going to exaggerate what you're doing, but this is kind of what you're doing. You're going to get in the corner boost. Nice, I got 100. And you use 3 flips to get downfield. Like, what was the point of grabbing the 100? Grab the 100, use 12, and then flip into your supersonic. That's the fastest way to get upfield. If I really wanted to exaggerate what you're doing, you're kind of like doing this. You're expecting your flips to give you all the speed boost down the field when it would be so much faster to go from 0 speed to start driving, use 12 boost, and then flip. Now we're like supersonic. 20 boost. See if I can do it with less. Instead of flipping, just drive. Use a tiny bit of boost and flip. I use 15 boost there to get supersonic. So you can you can be more efficient with your movement. I think you're avoiding using boost, and that's actually making you slower than if you used it, or at less like conservative, because you can grab 12 on the field. So yeah, just a little movement tip for you. But I will say your movement off the ball is really good. Your rotations are nice, man. For the most part, you're getting on the right side of the ball. So you're doing the right things as a coach. Just maybe panicking a little bit when you go for the ball. This is good use of recovery. So this stuff is good. It's just these flips that are really getting you. It's weird timing on the flips. Okay, this is not a chow. So here, your teammate is grabbing boost. So I would not be flipping up like this when my teammate is grabbing boost. I would be staying grounded as much as possible because you never know when the ball could be flicked. And what I'm counting here is that my teammate's, he's grabbing that mid boost, and he's going to be like 1,000, 2,000 before he arrives at the play. So he's grabbing boost. He's grabbing 2 boosts for some reason. But so now he's going to be 3,000, 4,000. But our challenge shouldn't come within these first 2 seconds. So even still here, a challenge is not... It's not red. Like your teammate isn't ready. He's grabbing the boost. He's repositioning. You could like fake here. Maybe if he was supporting you a little better, you could go. But now I would probably just be going back. Like this is force him to flick and then turn right. There's no dunk here. This is bad. Now you're overcommitted. Your teammate could get bumped. You could get scored on. Your teammate's 2v1 again. So you're fine, but you're leaving your teammate back solo a lot, which I would avoid. So this should be a fake challenge. Force the ball for your teammate and turn in. Definitely don't commit. And then when we do get here, now our teammate does get the ball off defense. We should be turning right now. Like right here, we should be turning. Start to turn around. At least get sideways when this 50 happens. I know you don't have a lot of time. But instead, your teammate actually does get a dunk here. And you're just still running back and playing goalie too long. And now you're doing this flip thing again to catch back up. It's not good. This is almost always just waiting. Oh, wow. They just give you an open. Okay, cool. Free open. So good job being ready for it. He gets a bad touch. You just score. Good job. So your movement, like you have the right ideas. I think you're just kind of exaggerating your movement sometimes. This is too much. You could do your job just by driving. This is good. Turn. Start to turn. Your teammate's about to take a 50-50. But instead we keep moving back. Like if this ball came to the mid right now, the opponent would get it instead of you because you're running to your goal. So you're not like facing the right way. And then you're just having to use flips and more boosts to get back in the play that you just left. But nice finish there, man. Good job. Doing some sort of fake here. Oh, maybe not. Grab boost. It's okay. Whoa, don't flip. I'm just gonna point out. These sideways flips are weird. Sideways flips definitely mess up your movement, so I don't know what those are for. Okay, good block. Go fast. Good try. Unfortunately, you hit it with the wheels. Just over air rolled. This touch is good. Jump. You're good here. Just keep boosting. But then we air rolled to the left and then hit it with our wheels. Fortunate. That was a side dodge. Maybe you're trying to speed flip? I don't know. Okay. This ball is not fully on defense. I would not be flipping away like this. After this touch, you can move in on this pad. Maybe grab this pad, and then if they still, have you, fine, leave. But this guy's actually really awkward here. You could probably surprise challenge him. Maybe take it off him. If not, that's fine. You can move back, but here you just decide to go full back into your corner. And your teammate's actually cutting the play. So the ball moves to the mid, but you just weren't supporting your teammate at all. So once again, they're going to get it first. You're just kind of like always facing the wrong way when the 50 happens. Good save. Like here, the ball's coming to the right. We're just facing the wrong ways. Maybe it's because we're rotating. Maybe it's not because we're quick enough. There are a couple different ways that can happen. And sometimes it is just awkward play and you can't be always facing the perfect way in Rocket League. Like unexpected stuff happens. But when you have time, you want to be controlling where you're facing. Like here, for example, you have 20 boost. You can use 12. You might be first here, so you can maybe chase this. But you're using the side dodge, which is really messing you up. It ruins your speed. The side dodge isn't giving you any speed forward, but it is freezing you in the air, so you can't accelerate or grab boost. So these side dodges got to go. They're really messing up your play. And then you go to the right side boost. But once again, like, you're not supporting your teammate when he plays the ball. So he's playing the ball, and the minute he goes for it here, and they get a 50 and it ends up in the mid, you're off to the side grabbing boost. So who's going to be first? Orange. Like, they're always going to be first to the ball because they're supporting their teammates, and you're, you know, usually grabbing boost or facing backwards or in your net for some reason. So we want to be facing our teammate when he challenges the ball. You got to be ready for that, and you got to be basically keeping your eyes on him, so that way when he does go, you're ready. We'll go back to your POV. I think this is you. Yep. Yeah, you're like always facing backwards when the 50 happens. And because of these flips, you're always super slow as well and low boost. Like here, you should be driving in. Like your teammate's cutting, so you should be driving in facing the play. And then if you can't go, here you turn back and kind of shadow him. But instead, you just run back to net immediately. And so now your teammate cuts, and once again, you're always facing back when the 50 happens. So the ball's coming right at you, but it's even still awkward because you have to like do a really narrow power side turn, and you end up hitting it into the sidewall instead of setting up like a ground air dribble. So it's always the way you're facing. Jump, wave dash down, run through. You should be playing demos here. You're playing ball too much. So here, good clear, jump, wave dash down, demo, demo. Like you should be running through like this. There's not much play on this ball. It's kind of dead in the corner here, but you're like still trying to play the ball, and you kind of let him do his play for free. If you run through here, run, kill this guy, you just bumped him, and you keep running, and then you bump him. And then you come back here, and your teammate's already in the mid. But instead, you just play them in. Now you and your teammate are just doing the same thing, right? You're both, you're kind of cute, though. You're right there. You're like following. That's kind of cute. But yeah, you want to jump, wave dash down, play bumps here. Run through, try to get the ball to the mid, just like cause chaos. You're playing the ball too much here, and that just causes you to just, yeah, you're just watching the ball, but you're not really, there's no touch you can make here. So you can maybe make a 50, but yeah. Here, you should just get back now. Once he starts taking the ball out, now use this extra time to go grab mid boost. Once he starts air dribbling it, this is very obviously over his net. Now it's obviously over his net. You should be like grabbing pad, getting behind your teammate. Then you're at least facing the net. But instead, you guys are both just sitting right under the ball and just watching him move it into the corner. So neither of you can actually get a challenge that goes at him. Both of your challenges would like hit the ball to the corner more. So it's not, you're not really putting up any kind of defense on him. The way you stop those plays is by going to the place that they're going to land and moving around and taking a wide turn and meeting them there rather than just sitting under and watching them the whole time. You can have one guy occupy the low ground, but you need that guy in the back. Because yeah, this challenge is never going to be good. You definitely don't want to challenge there. Good luck, teammate. We're fine. Luckily, jump. Nice try on the save. Good job. Teammate's gonna clear it out. Good job. See how these flips are messing you up? You like preemptively flip here too. The ball goes to the side. You're preemptively flipping. The ball comes up, and now you're like kind of too far under it, and you miss it. So we really have to be careful about rushing our flips down the field. We wait till the touch happens, then we flip. Very common over flipping problem, but you have it to the severe degree. A severe case of the over flips. Yikes.
Not the overflips.
Yes, not the over flips. Now, basic common, you know, as a coach, you probably know this, common positioning rule. When the ball's on the left side of the field, where do you want to rotate? Onto the right. This is a defensive rotation. When we're rotating defensively, we go off ball side, not behind the ball. The attackers want to chase the ball. The defenders want to go off the ball. But instead, you go on the ball here, so you stay ball side. And it's not major because the ball ends up going to the mid. You would have been awkward anyways, but we're not, now we're stuck under the ball really bad. Whereas if you went this way, you would at least be on the other side of the ball. But yeah, we're stuck under the ball really bad. We can't put up any sort of save here. What is going on? Jeez, that's bad from them. Wow, and your teammate doesn't take an open. Oh, he is taking the open. Okay, good. Good job. Do another fake. Cool. Kind of hit it into him. Unlucky. Pinch, maybe? Good try. Yeah, an open. Bang! Paint the corner. Good shot. Good shot. Nice. Flip. Well, we want to be careful about these. Before you use this flip, grab boost on the ground, turn ball cam on, and see if you're needed. Then, if you're not needed, you can use this flip a second later. But you're using the flip from 0 speed. This is really common. It actually makes you slower to use the flip from 0 speed. And I'm going to show you an example. Like, this is how people do fake kickoffs in 1v1s. They'll go to a corner spawn, and they'll flip immediately. So if you flip immediately without actually accelerating at the ground, so like I'll just accelerate for a second and then flip, I'm basically faking. Like, I'm not actually going for the ball. And then usually they hit you the ball here, and then you get some sort of like free possession, right? People do this strategy in 1v1 very commonly. So the way to not do this is you have to drive and then flip. Like, if you're actually trying to move around the field and you're just doing this and you're never accelerating, you're going to be very slow, which is kind of what you're doing. It's a basic driving recovery rule, but we forget it when we get higher ranks. So yeah, you need to be careful of that. Let's go ahead. You guys love your pinches, I will say. I think you guys get that 4th goal. We'll go next. Yes, you do this fake. Get that nice goal. Cool. But we get a kickoff. You want to drive a little bit longer before you use your flip to get more speed. Well, why are we flipping back? So remember, when our teammate is going for the ball, we want to be facing the collision. We want to be facing the 50-50, so that way we can support it whether it goes left or right. So after we grab this boost, what your movement should look like is you should grab this boost, and then you should come back to the mid. And I would want to be in some sort of position, maybe around here, something in this area. And I want to be facing the play, so I want to be looking at it this way. But what we do here is instead of facing the play, I'm not sure what's causing this. Maybe it's just because you're up a bunch of goals. I don't know. You kind of just run back to the net, and we're facing the net. Like, what are we supporting here? The 50's happening right now. If the ball comes mid, we're going to be second. If the ball goes at them, we're going to be second. If the ball goes this way, we're going to be second. The only way it would be good is if it came all the way back to your corner. Right? So you're just covering a very like suboptimal part of the field. Then we're flipping to get back in, and now we're overcommitted, and now like we're really awkward with the ball. Luckily, they're just giving you the ball for free, so nice. But yeah, we want to be careful about facing the wrong way during the play. It's very common. Grab and boost. Like, this is fine. You're shadowing now. Let your teammate bump, and now turn. A little slow still. Not really need for a flip. At this point, I think we're just goofing around. So yeah, man, the replay looks good. You're obviously winning 5-0, so you don't need, if you just play like that, you will win. What is good is you were consistent on kickoffs. You hit the ball well. Your speed flips look good when you went for them, although I'm not sure if you're consistent with speed flips. You hit the ball powerfully, which is one of the most important things in Rocket League. So you hit the ball hard. What we could improve on is we're often flipping from, so I'll give you a list of things. Number one is you're often flipping from 0 speed. So like you have no speed and you're just like flipping, which is very slow to move around the field. We only use that when we want to like fake a kickoff, but you're using it to actually move around, which is very inefficient. Number two, you want to avoid flipping when there's about to be a collision, because sometimes like you flip forward and the ball comes up and then you like, there's a shot where you literally ran under it because you missed it. The ball went in the air and you were too far under it because you flipped under the play. Number three, we want to be facing the play when our teammate is taking a 50. So you were often facing your net or running to your net when your teammate was playing the ball, which meant like a lot of times the ball would move to the center of the field and you just weren't there because you're playing goalie a lot. So when the 50-50 is happening, face the play. The flipping is one of the most egregious things. There are a couple times where you rotate under the ball that put you in awkward spots. A couple times where you stayed in the corner too long, watched the ball instead of rotating back. But yeah, I would say some of the biggest things is your movement is very off sync with the play because of these flips. So we need to be grounded, watching the play more, staying on our side of the field so we're attacking. I would say that's probably the biggest thing that could help your game. But obviously watch the video. I gave you some mechanical demonstrations too that I think will help. And yeah, let me know if you have any questions. Thank you for the replay, Daniel, and I hope to see you next month.
Got some sick beats in the back.
We're vibing.
Mm-hmm.
Daniel, thank you for the replay. We'll get you the video recording soon. Guys, it's 8:17. I just want to do some quick coaching. Hey, thanks for the birthday wishes, Dino. I just want to get these quick coaching sessions out so I can catch up on time. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming out to the stream. I record these for members of our Clubhouse community. That's our community where we have over 15 events a month with me and pros. But I post the recordings and the videos because I want you guys to learn from it. If you're Diamond or Champ, I want you to be able to benefit. We put all these coaching videos on the Coaching VODs channel, and then we'll send them to our students. But all the information, all the content is free. That's why we do what we do. So rather or not you are able to pay, hopefully you can benefit. And yeah, that's just the SpookyLuke Coaching VODs channel. Looks like this. We put out all these replays so you can check them out yourself. I hope that was helpful. Thanks so much for coming, and I will see you in the next stream. Later, guys. Thanks for coming out. Peace, peace, peace.